Hey guys, and welcome to the Fish Room. I'm Rachel O'Leary and it's time for a Tuesday tip. In a lot of my species spotlights, you hear me talking about using spawning mops for breeding fish. So today I'm going to show you how to make one. The material list is pretty simple. You need a piece of cardboard, you need some yarn, you can use wool or acrylic. I tend to go for whatever's cheapest, a pair of scissors, and either a wine cork or a piece of styrofoam. You start by cutting a slit top and bottom in the cardboard. Now I cut this one to be about the height of a 10-gallon tank, but it really depends on what you're spawning as to how long you make it. You slide the yarn through the slit, then you're going to wrap it till it's nice and thick. Again, this can be as thick or thin as you like. I tend to do 50 to 100 wraps. Now, spawning mops are great for a lot of fish because instead of using plants, you can just drop these in a tank and then the fish will swim into them to spawn, and if their eggs have any adhesion at all, any stickiness, it sticks to the yarn and it makes it really easy to either pick the eggs or to move the mop into a tank for grow out. I use these little 2.5 gallons for breeding and fry and grow out. Some species will predate really heavily on their eggs and fry, so this also adds some dense coverage. Now you can use plants, but this is so cheap and easy and doesn't require any light. Alright, so then you take your little end that you started with. You're going to cut your yarn. You tie one side. I just loop the initial one around. Give it a good tie, nice and tight. Do it again so that it doesn't come untied. It leaves a little tail up there too, actually. Then you simply cut the yarn on the opposite end from what you just tied. I'm using aquascaping scissors. They're not really ideal, but pop it off the cardboard. You can see you have a little mop pom-pom thing. Now you can take this, put it in the tank, and if you squeeze it underwater, it'll sink. Some people boil them. I don't bother because they'll eventually sink. And then you can use one of these clips from a clip lamp to hold it, or if you drink wine and have a wine cork, or like me, ship a lot of boxes, you can take a piece of styrofoam and simply tie around the styrofoam or wine cork, and that'll let it float in the little tank. And then that makes it easy after your fish have spawned and you see eggs to either pull the mop to move to another tank or pick the eggs out for hatching. Generally speaking, the majority of egg scatterers will eat their eggs and their young, so it's nice to have an easy way to remove them for hatching and raising the fry. Hope that helps. Make sure you stop by my Facebook page as well as my website, MsJinx.com, where you can find my upcoming speaking engagements, my current stock list, and information on all things nano. Don't forget to subscribe for my Tuesday tips and Sunday species spotlights.